Look who's awake today. Ventura, what you doing, honey? Look at you. Look at you. Oh, who's my boy? So I was going to do a filofax video, but Ventura is actually awake. Not very energetic, but definitely awake. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Look, all my dogs are up today. Those are her steps. She's getting up there in years. I'm at a whole different angle right now. I got Ventura this way. And I'm at the foot of my bed here, so maybe I can get a better... Oh, there's my giant... Oh, it's so heavy too. That's my giant purse. Okay, let's see. So I had to set up my Malden the other day. I wasn't thrilled, actually. I was really enjoying my Portland Personal, especially as a wallet, but I needed to add 2 sections that I thought would work better in a larger size. And I think that they do. The problem is now I don't have the personal size as a wallet, which I really liked. I can't run 2 complete life planners at the same time. It's confusing to me. So, well, let me show you. One of the things I did was I didn't use standard dividers. I have accumulated a certain amount of page pockets and flyleaves, different kinds of things that are clear, and I use those for the dividers. I didn't know if it was going to work. I didn't want to buy dividers, and also I kind of like the clear, vibe. There's a lot of these in here. These are from the Midori Notebook Company, and they're stamps. Oh, they're stickers, but they look like stamps, and I love them. They're probably my favorite stickers. So I have the calendar and another one of these, and this is my found return to, and it's just on the front. And I have some calendars in here. I haven't really done much. One good thing about using the A5 is David sent me the year at a glance, year on a page, filofax 2013 calendar, and I love this. I've had that for a couple of years, and I'll put it in any notebook I'm using. I mean, I've folded them up to use in a Midori Traveler's Notebook because this is really helpful for me. I know what I've done with regards to doctor's appointments or vet appointments. I can quickly see any upcoming ones. When I have to schedule something, I can put it at that month. And I do that a lot because there's some things I have to do for Ventura at the end of the year, and there is no way I would want to trust my memory to something that doesn't have to be done till December 31st. So this is probably my favorite as-is insert. I don't do anything to it. It's perfect just the way it is, and I like the vertical format. Here's another page in a pocket, and the other nice thing about the pockets is I have a few sticky notes on the back of every one before each section, and they're very easy to stick to that. This is one of the sections that I needed to make, and Ventura was he just passed his test and got all his paperwork in for to be a therapy dog. And there's some information I need the facilities, I need his card. Look, he's got an ID card. How cute is that? And this is not a transparent flyleaf. This is a cold laminating sheet for photographs, and it's not quite the right size. It ends here. I know it's hard to see, but these would make really good flyleaves. Some of the times when I buy the vinyl and use them, it's not as stiff as filofax is, and I really like the filofax flyleaves. They really are durable, but I could absolutely see getting really a 5.5 by 8.5 laminating sheet and either putting a picture in or not. But this is great. This is really great, and it's really sturdy. So yeah, I need to keep track of Ventura's visits. He hasn't had any yet, and I didn't quite have the right sheet. So I think this was one of the address pages. I was looking for an expense sheet. I actually thought that would be better. I would just washi tape over the information, and I could put in the date and where we went and how long we were there and whatever, how it went. But I couldn't find them. I know I have them, but I needed this, and so for now, this is what we're using. I could see using this as to-do sheets too, because you could write if you completed it. Why do my hands look so red? That is weird. I swear, my hands don't look like beets. So I could see using this as a to-do sheet, and you could make a notation whether it was all done, partially done, whether you need to move it over, any issues that came up. I think that would make a great to-do sheet. So, oh, and his dog license information. I really needed a bigger space, and this license came in the exact size as the A5, so yeah. So here's another flyleaf with a post-it graph pad attached, and I wish they were graph on the other side too, but I guess post-its aren't made to be double-sided. And here's my dodo stickers. I love these. And some more of these. And my calendar. Here's some of the Clairefontaine to-do sheets that I cut down. And this is a computer I'm thinking about buying. That one, actually. And I have the week on 2 pages. And I put appointments in. I'm using it as a food diary when I take my vitamins, things like that. I was doing that in my personal too. This is a bookmark. I mark the week that we're on. And this is also a self-laminating sheet. This was really easy. That's a paint chip, like a paint sample. I have a million of those left over from when I was painting my bathroom. I just decided to use one. So this marks my week. And here's a to-do sheet. Here's another to-do sheet. Yesterday was so nasty. The weather was awful. And here's the beginning of today's. And I turned up some filofax graph paper. I love this stuff. That's another thing of filofaxes that I really like. When I was looking for something, it's not as good as the Clairefontaine paper with regards to pens, but I like it. I like everything about it. And here's the rest of my year. here's another flyleaf. And this was the other section. You can see. I think it says my sweet house. There we go. So I'm doing really well on my clean one room at a time project, and I started with the master bathroom and wrote down all the things I wanted to accomplish, and also wrote down the date I finished it, because these are the kind of things that I don't do all the time and would be more than glad to forget about. There are also jobs that don't really have to be done all the time. I think probably some people do these things a lot, but I just don't have it in me to clean my shower stall constantly, or my baseboards, or dust on top of the blind mechanism. So, but I can look through this and see if it's been a really long time and get the lead out and do it again if I need to. And I'm currently working on my master bedroom, which is going slower because it's a much bigger room, and also because it involves moving furniture, which I can't really do myself. Some of the furniture is really heavy, and I still have to move the dresser, and I still have to undo some of the bookshelves. That's another daunting job. But I'm going to continue on doing it this way because it's really working for me. And I'm just going to use this lined paper because I can't think of another way to do it that would make sense to me. So I'm just writing the list and then writing the days that I finish it. And it's surprising how much I feel I've accomplished with it. I was always kind of a surface cleaner. If it looked clean on the surface, you know, what the baseboards looked like didn't matter that much to me. But I have to say, completing one room at a time and knowing that it's done, I mean, it's like done back to zero, is a very good feeling. And it'll make my surface cleaning much easier. This is another map and my cooking section, and I do the same thing with the recipes. These are the, you know, when you buy inserts, they come in a plastic sleeve. Where's, I can't even find it. Here's the blank one. When you buy the inserts, they come in a plastic sleeve, and it's this inserts come out the top, and I keep them because they're perfect for recipes. I can take this out of my A5, bring it in the kitchen, and if I spill something on it, it cleans right off. These are not, I mean, these are a thin plastic, so they're certainly not durable like a filofax document holder, but for something that I fill out once and leave in here, this is really good, and it's free. And free is, well, free is perfect. Here's another divider. That's flyleaf. These are the addresses, and I had them in my personal, and I'm not sure I'm going to bother writing them over. I have some post-its on the top with a little sticker. It says, hello. There we go. And my envelope system. So I had to go to Staples for my son this morning. I try not to go there myself because